Okay, ladies and gents, let's go. The last one with Chris and with Arthur. Thank you very much indeed. Chris has got his belt with him. Chris, when you've got a date, you know the date is set. Does that change training in any way? The intensity, the scheduling? Just talk us through the last few weeks when you know that the date is set.
Yeah, this is a luxury I actually haven't had many times throughout my career. Most of the times my fights have kind of been 3-4 weeks notice. For this, I've had a good, solid training camp. I was on weight 3 weeks ago. I had a full breakfast this morning, and I'll have a full breakfast tomorrow. And I know that man cannot say the same thing. I'm feeling strong. I'm ready to go.
And I know this man comes into the ring with a lot of your respect, only to be stopped once in 51 fights. It's only the very elite fighters who've ever beaten him.
That's right. I'm going into that ring on Saturday night to make a statement. I want to be the first man to legitimately stop Arthur Abrham. And, with my combination punching, with my speed and ferocity, there's no reason why that can't be done.
Do you regard this as the toughest test of your career so far?
Yes, this will be, in my opinion, the toughest test. He's the most experienced fighter I've faced, and I've trained accordingly.
Are you relishing that? Are you looking for somebody to push you and to test your credentials?
I said it from my last fight. After the fight, I want to fight the best. I want to fight for the titles, and I believe that the tougher the test, the more it brings out of me, the more I'll rise to the occasion. This is just the beginning.
Arthur, how have the last few weeks been? How's your training been going?
Good, thank you. I feel me very good in England. Everything is very nice. My training gym is good, and I go a little bit running. I go a little bit punching ball. I feel me good, and I train a little bit with my trainer. Everything is okay.
You're feeling confident? I mean, you know how good Chris is and how good potentially he could be. How confident do you feel about this?
Natürlich bin ich zuversichtlich, sonst wäre ich nicht hier. Ich bin hier zu gewinnen. Ich bin hier nicht für was anderes.
Obviously, I've got confidence. Otherwise I wouldn't be, and I've come here to win. Can't be any other way.
And the win over Robert Krasnicki, has that to some extent revived your career? Do you feel reborn as a boxer after that win?
No, this is Krasnicki is my last fight. This is forget it. Win, finish. I think the next time what come, what I doing for a long time is forget it. Das ist, sagt mein Trainer hat ein Sprichwort. Nichts ist älter als Erfolg von gestern.
Nothing's older than the success of yesterday, is what his coach says.
I like that. That's a good
Deswegen, man muss immer neu beweisen, neue Ziele haben, neue Ziele umsetzen.
Yeah, you ought to prove yourself again, have new targets and implement those new challenges.
So when you look at Chris and you look to the DVDs and you've studied him, what sort of fighter have you watched?
Everybody he fight to world championship, he's good. Nobody can fighting for world championship, he's nothing. I respected everybody. I have no problem with everybody. We go to the ring to fight, and the best win, and I win.
Now, the weather's not been too bad recently. When you've been running along the seafront in Brighton, have you had a lot of people? I mean, you're always recognised, of course, but particularly now that you're getting to the stage where you're fighting for world titles, are you feeling a lot of support in your hometown as you're going through your training?
I am, and not just in my hometown, but in England in general. Everyone's backing me for this fight. Obviously we have England v Germany type situation. Even though I don't actually think he's officially German, but he speaks German. But the support has been, as always, uplifting, amazing. I got kids running after me in the mornings and people cycling alongside me for my entire runs in Brighton. Everyone really wants the best for me, and I won't disappoint Saturday night.
I mean, it's a good time, isn't it? Brighton are back in the Premier League for the first time I've ever been in the Premier League, as it were, in the top division. You're fighting for a world title. It's a good time to be a sports fan on the South Coast.
Yeah, we're producing some exciting stuff down there in our little city, and you know, on the big stage, I am going to represent Brighton and England, you know, in the best way possible, and that will be by defeating Arthur Abraham and Star.
And you say, of course, that you want to fight the very, very best, and without getting ahead of yourself, what people, I suppose, in the UK would love would be you to fight a De Gale or a Groves. Would that be on the plan if things go well on Saturday night at some stage in the next, whatever it is, 12, 18 months?
That is coming. I mean, after this, I plan to enter the Super 8 Series World Boxing Tournament. Obviously, Groves is in there with his world title and other solid fighters. So that will be a great opportunity for me to showcase you know, my skills and to prove that I am the best super middleweight in the world.
Just a final one, Arthur. What about fighting in London? We've had some very famous fights in London. You know, we're at Wembley. It's a very famous part of English sport. What about the experience of fighting in London and at Wembley?
I'm happy I can fighting in London. England have a very, very big name for boxing. Joe Calzaghe, Lennox Lewis, and more and more. And I like English people. He understand from boxing. He know what is boxing and football. And what can I say? I am happy I am here. And we win Saturday and we go to the Berlin back and I'm happy. Finish.
Thank you very much indeed, gents. We'll do the photographs. Thank you. Thank you, Arthur. Thank you, Chris.